Dungeons. This is being run by selcouthmind. So Sel, when you're ready, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Threach. Hello, everyone. Very excited to be here at How to Help with Dicey Dungeons. This is my first speed game, and I always love showing it off to various places. Now, it's going to take a minute to get into the game, and I'll explain the category, but quickly, while I'm getting in and skipping through stuff. Curry, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure would. Hello everyone, my name is Curry, KRT, but you can also call me Curry for short. I have not played Dicey Dungeons before, but I've watched Sel play it a billion times, and I have helped commentate for some of previous runs, so glad to be back.
Yeah, and so essentially that little cutscene that was playing there was sort of a bit of the story. So to put Dicey Dungeons basically, Dicey Dungeons is a deck-building roguelike dungeon crawler where you have humans who come to compete on this game show. They get turned into dice in order to compete on the game show, and they eventually realize that the game show is rigged. And so Backstage is the very final episode of the game, and they are now turning against Lady Luck. They're going to fight back against her, and we're going to, try and escape and get out of this dungeon. Now, this is where I need to select my character. So Threach, who won that bid war?
You will be playing as the witch with a little tiny hat.
Yay, the witch is wonderful. Also, canonically, pronouns are she, her. There's lots of little bits of lore here, so always fun playing witch. Also, she's purple. I quite like. So, basic rules here. Find a way to rescue everyone and escape the dungeons, and if the witch is knocked out, it's game over. Those are the two basic rules. We're gonna hope that this goes well, because this isn't a roguelike, and RNG can do funny things. Anyways, we're gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So to do all fights, this means I have to do every single fight. It's very straightforward. So we're going to see lots of characters. This can be both helpful and terrible, in that there are some enemies that I would really rather not fight, but it does mean that I also have more tools, we'll say, at my disposal for when I fight Lady Luck at the very end of this. The structure of the game, structure of every episode is 5 floors and then the final boss. So that's what we're gonna see here. I'm gonna go over to the rows and do this. And yeah, we're looking for certain characters, which we have one of them right here. Curry, do you want to explain which characters we're looking for and maybe why I'm looking for characters?
Absolutely. We are looking for one of 8 characters, one of which is the frog right here, which is fantastic. We've just welcomed the frog to our party. Say hi to the frog, everyone. The reason why we're looking for these 8 characters is because they have 3 judgmental criteria here. And this will be important for our boss fight against Lady Luck later. So it's good we'll that we found the frog now. Maybe we'll find some others, but we're set up for a bit.
Yeah, and that will make sense when we get to Lady Luck. Don't worry. If you're just like, what's a judgment? Don't worry about it. We'll explain when we get there. But yeah, we are just gonna keep fighting through things. So Threach, if you have anything you want to jump in with.
First, just my enthusiasm for having a frog in the party. Shoutouts to all frogs. Also, thank you so much to Foxy for the $15 donation, who says, as promised, donating the number of meat drops from my Final Fantasy Legend 2 run, or rather the presumed number, as that Watcher grind was so bad, I'm not certain I counted correctly. Thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was a fun one to watch. I was cooking a bit of supper before prepping to get ready for this run. But yeah, trying to think. No thoughts, just math. That's all that's happening in my head right now is attempting to calculate the math. Oh, status effects. So there's a variety of status effects in the game. One of them here you see is weakened. It makes a weapon less powerful, which is very nice for us. We like having weaken. We also have something called shock. That means, as we're going to see here, that poison slingshot is hidden. And so we'll take poison damage that works as you would probably expect poison damage to work if you've played a video game before. It works like you would almost certainly expect. So many different status effects in the game, but that's okay. We will never get poisoned, at least not right now, because Dyad is done. We're gonna go heal. This is your healing. We're gonna heal the witch, because again, we cannot have the witch die. That would be very bad. Oh, that's a rare sighting. Hey everyone, say hi to the Drain Monster. This is a rare sighting. The enemies have different spawn rates, ranging from common to less common, and Drain Monster is not a common one. This is a very special sighting. I'm actually kind of thrilled and a little scared.
I haven't seen Drain Monster either. Hi, Drain Monster.
Drain Monster's kind of cool because he does a lot of stat effects, so he does a lot of weakening, he does poison. Which can be helpful for us when we go fight Lady Luck, because poison, as you might expect, stacks and does a lot of damage over time, and then weaken can also be helpful to reduce some of that damage that Lady Luck will do to us. I'm gonna save those dice. Who do I want to use? You. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of all the things that did not... Game that was very rude to you. That's fine. Frog, come here. Use your broadsword. Very good. Thank you. Alright, so... We're gonna go fight the Cactus, who's another one of the 8 potential characters, which is good. We have a backup one in case one dies, because that can happen in this run. I'm now knocking on wood. I have had things happen when I run this, but so far the RNG is being nice, question mark.
I'd say so.
Cactus, that was very rude of you. Ow. We are going to risk sacrificing Frog here. Okay, Froggy's fine. Froggy is safe. Froggy's not so safe. Sure, you can hit him again. And then you can hit... Oh, so close.
So close.
So
Almost
close.
there.
Almost. There we go. This is very different from if you've played the game, you might be like, this looks weird, this is different, this doesn't seem to be how it normally works. And that's because we're adding enemies to our party, rather than leveling up our character, gaining new weapons, all that different stuff. This is a very different episode than most episodes in the game, which makes it extra fun, in my opinion. I really enjoy doing this one. What do I want to use here? Hey, Drain Monster, come here. So the cowboy kind of sucks. The cowboy does a whole lot of damage very easily. So we're gonna hope that he doesn't hit us too hard. And the enemy AI is not the smartest, for which we are thankful. You might have also noticed that there are extra things popping up on screen as I am doing things, so I'm just thinking of what do I want to do here. We're actually going to go frog. And that is because I'm actually doing dual inputs. This is a thing that I've picked up from doing full game runs, is using both a controller and my mouse. And so I am, button mashing on the one hand. Okay, that's fine. I'll take out the cowboy. Thank you. So I'm using the controller in certain circumstances to speed through things like this here, which is where normally you'd upgrade an item. Instead, we get an extra die. But yeah, Curry or Threach, any thoughts? Anything y'all wish to talk about? Well, I just kind of think for a minute.
I've got no further comment here. We're just no thoughts, collect all the party members and make our way to Lady Luck. So yeah, Threach, if you have anything, go for it.
I love that for us. I love that for the viewers and for the game itself. I do want to let everyone know we have opened a new bid war. This is for the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild bingo coming up in a few runs here. And this is adding a meme bingo square. The bid war allows you to pick which square we want to add to Katie Shesko's board to make them do something silly. We've got a few options listed out here. We've got Good Enough Ganon, Blessed Flint Meal, Attempting to Register a Stall Horse, and my personal favorite, Collect 6 Pants, but don't wear them. So you can donate to make one of those squares appear on the bingo card if you use exclamation mark donate. Almost said bingo. If you use exclamation mark donate in chat, you can get to that donation link. And don't forget, at the end of the donation process, you can apply your donation to that incentive to decide which bingo option you want to choose.
Oh, I love me some memery. Folks, exclamation point donate. I want to see one of those options. I don't even know what some of them are, so that'll be a fun surprise.
Rat King! We have been blessed. This run has been blessed. Oh.
Ooh, Rat King.
Rat King is one of the 8, and also melts Lady Luck. We have been absolutely blessed. Are there any rat enjoyers in chat?
Everyone pop up those rat emotes? I don't even know what rat-related stuff we had, but we've unlocked the run now, folks.
Yeah, this is gonna go well. No knock on wood though, because the game can decide otherwise very fast.
I'm knock on wood too, but it's a pretty good sign.
There we go. I see the cheering in chat. Let's go.
More games should have Rat Kings, in my opinion.
Oh, Seven's Frog. Okay, this is fine. We have Rat King incoming, so like we're fine. We're very fine. I'm gonna roll this just to see what I can get. That's good. That's good. Okay. Hey, Cactus. This is slightly dangerous, but we have to pick up Rat King anyways, so it's fine. Probably, maybe.
It's probably fine. Again, knock on wood, but it's fine. TM. I think you've gotten pretty lucky this run. You've gotten like 4 of the 8 3 judgment characters, so RG has been shining down upon you
That was
tonight.
an interesting interaction. Sorry, something weird happened there, which I will think about post-run and not right now because we have a rat to go fight. Now, Rat King, we like seeing Rat King in this run because Rat King does silly amounts of damage to Lady Luck. Rat King also has 3 judgeable characteristics, which is wonderful for us. The only downside is Rat King is slow to fight. Very slow to fight. So we are going to, what do I want to use here? Yes, he is Sassy King. He is aware. Also, he's got a wonderful snout. He's very good. Yeah, he's gonna do poison, and the reason his power is so powerful is he rerolls the die when he does the damage. And it can hurt just a little bit when he does stuff, so but we're doing pretty good damage to him, so this is positive. And once again, we bless the AI of this game not being the smartest, because it's gonna burn a 4 on something that it could have burned that 1 on. Thank you, Terry Kavanaugh, for not making the AI for this episode particularly smart, because it would make this run way harder. Okay, we're gonna do that. This. Oh, that was a bad roll. It's fine though, because we do this, and Rat King's in. Let's go. And now we need to heal the party because we are going into Lady Luck after this. Who needs to be healed? Do I care about Stereo Head? Not really. I do want Buster healed. I will keep the Witch at 1 HP down for reasons. This actually is strategic for fighting Lady Luck. I will actually heal Stereo Head. All right, and it is time now for Lady Luck. So Lady Luck is a traditional boss fight. There's 3 phases. The first phase is always 4 turns. It's a series of judgments, as we talked about. This is why we need a certain character. And then we will have phase 2, which I have to get her down to 80 HP, and then after that, it is just survive till we kill her. While I get started on this, Threach, do you have any messages or announcements before we get too locked in on this fight?
I absolutely do. We have a $10 donation from Feminine M&M who says, "The Rat King compels me to donate." Thank you so much for that donation. And yes, absolutely. Donate for the Rat King. Shout out to Rat King.
We love Rat King around these parts.
We do indeed. So something that's going to be very important for me to do in this episode, and this is actually why this is the only episode that I can't speedrun in another language, is because I need to be able to read Lady Luck's moves. So this is good. We like that. Hat wearers and animals. Hat wearers and animals. I have a couple of characters in my party that fit that description. We're gonna go for Rat King because the Rat King means we can start stacking poison. And we are guaranteed, because I accidentally killed off the other 2 members of the party who fit the 3 judgment characteristics, we already know that this turn, I'm going to still double check just to be safe. But I am incredibly confident. Hat wearers, animals, poison dealers, yeah. Look at that. We already knew. Oh, these are bad rolls. Okay, I said that, and then the game was like, here, have a nice roll.
Like, oh.
There we go. We already have a stack of 6 poison on her. This is gonna be great. Fantastic. We're chilling. This is gonna be wonderful. Also, hey chat, we're really close to $700.
Ooh.
We're really close.
Almost there,
we're
chat.
like, what is that, $15 away? I don't know. I am not the host, and therefore I don't have to do host math.
No. Host math.
Host math. Great time. But we're close, I think, right?
We are. We're about $15 away from hitting $700 raised for the Healing Wellness Foundation.
Yeah, let's get that met, everyone. All right, so we're heading into phase 2. Lady Luck is now going to issue commandments, which means she's going to give me instructions of things I can't do. If I do them, there's a penalty. In this case, I am going to take that penalty, probably. Yes, certainly taking that penalty. And once it procs, it only procs once, so I can't be penalized twice for doing it. But it is so valuable to do here. She's gonna do 6 damage. Rat King can take 6 damage. So we're just gonna let Rat King get hit. She's gonna run around a blessing. Okay, shield, that's fine because a Rat King here does poison damage. Oh, inflict 5 poison. That's fine because as long as we switch to a different character, that poison will not tick until we start the next turn. So we are absolutely fine. We are absolutely just cooking here. We are vibing. Can I get that? All right, and then we're gonna switch to a different character who I don't mind sacrificing. Who can take the damage, and you know what? We're actually gonna go Drain Monster here because Drain Monster, you're my buddy, my pal, can do extra poison damage, and we like that. Oh, she's got a stack of 20. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, 07's Drain Monster. You were helpful. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, Dray Monster.
Don't switch fighters. Okay, she's gonna do a silly amount of damage, so I don't actually want to go to Rat King here. Oh, actually, no, blinding all dice is fine. I don't mind that. That's actually a perfectly fine effect. I'm just gonna try and pop as many of these as I can. I'm gonna switch a fighter. That's fine. Who do I not care? Stereo Head. Thank you, friend. You can pop 2 weakens on her. There we go. She's at 91. This is great. This is wonderful. The amount of poison we have on her is so good. All right, what is your command? Don't switch fighters. Oh, that's a lot harder. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Do I care about Stereo Head? No, I do not. 07's friend. We are actually going to skip a turn of hers here and do some weird shenanigans. Except she has kept the same command, which kind of sucks. Rat King would die anyways, so 07's Rat King, you were very helpful, friend. Don't switch fighters, reduce health to 1 HP. Okay, that's fine. We are going to go here, and she's going to do 12 damage, that's fine. She's below 80. This is wonderful news. So she's going to do her, this is the final round of this phase that she's going to do. I'm going to roll a 6. I'm going to pop this and see, did we get another 6? Yes, we did. Don't switch to fighters, it's fine. We can reduce health to 1 HP. Who's she going to reduce to 1 HP here? Let's reduce Wickerman. There we go. All right, for Restream, time is going to come up really fast here because she has 3 HP and 28 stacks poison. We don't get to see phase 3. Poison was too OP. And with that, that is time.
GG.
I have never fully skipped phase 3 like that before.
I haven't seen this either.
That was
holy moly.
That was impressive. There we go. That is Dicey Dungeons for you. Backstage all fights. Rat King's OP. Yeah, that's Rat King for you. Anyways, we have this nice little cutscene here where she congratulates us because turns out Lady Luck actually always intended for us to escape the dungeon. Don't ask me the logic of it. Anyways, you know, we complain about the fact that we're still dice, and that's okay. That never gets solved. But don't worry. All the NPCs that got knocked out, it's okay. It's fine. They're all fine. I promise you, they're all fine. Rat King is not dead. Frog is not dead. They're all just fine. They're continuing their life in the dungeon, having fun, defeating, you know, us dice. But yeah, with that said, Curry, do you want to give any shoutouts quickly while I think for a sec?
I don't have any specific shoutouts for myself, but honestly, this was probably the best run I've seen yet, so GG's on that. And folks, thank you so much for tuning in for this run. Keep donating to the Hugh Lang Wellness Foundation. Next time I'm up on here, I'd love to hear from your donations as to what you enjoyed in this run and the marathon so far. So thank you all so much.
Yeah. I will be back tomorrow for Spin Rhythm XD, part of the little rhythm block tomorrow, which will be a ton of fun. I'm also posting, you'll hear me at the very end of the event, which means keep donating, because I want to be surprised when I sign on to host on Sunday night with the amount that's been raised, so keep on donating. If you want to find me elsewhere, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/selcouthmind. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me show off Dicey. It is my love and my precious, and I always love getting to show it to folks. But yeah, Threach, we can send it over back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Love that run. Incredible work. We're so excited to get to see Dicey Dungeons